Hello and welcome. This is Gigi, and this is a tarot reading for my Cancers. Hi, Cancers. How are you? I had to do another reading from the last December reading I did. It was just like I couldn't really read you like this. What is going on, Cancers? Maybe it was the energy today. We're the 1st of December, so it's a brand new month. All right, we're a little bit past the eclipse in your 12th house. Remember, the 12th house is the last house. That's where we hide things, right? Everybody has a 12th house, but you had an eclipse there, and it was a lunar eclipse a few days ago. So a lot of things happening, but let's not waste any time for you, my Cancers, and see what Spirit has to say. Before recording your reading, I always meditate and I ask for guidance. Ooh. Okay. Whenever I have the High Priestess and I do a reading, I always say to people, listen to me. Or listen to the guidance that you're receiving, the High Priestess, okay? All right, so that the good news is you're being guided. You're going, there's some difficult moments here. I think it relates to your future. There's some insecurities right now about a new beginning. Things, the last maybe things complicated themselves. I'm not sure what was done, but I think it has to do with some work relationship. All right, that fall off, business deals that just could not really, that was not beneficial for you, or maybe there's a separation at home. There's some type of dispute, argument with a child and a mother, or you yourself, right? And maybe another sibling or someone, a friend, that's actually is shaking you really deeply. You're affected by that, okay? You want to move on. There's a new beginning here. It's in a reverse. That person could be an Aquarius, so I have an Aquarius placement. You want to move on from that. You have tried, but there is opposition, I have to say, okay? You're meeting some opposition here. I think that there's, okay, when I have the Eight of Swords, because there's two eights here. There's the Eight of Swords and this Eight of Rods, okay? When I have the Eight of Swords, it's kind of like it's fear. All right. Okay, so you have some fear relates to some domestic situation. It could be a partner, it could be anybody, a neighbor, someone that you care about. All right, something related to the home. I don't know why this prison card come in, but that could be jail. Okay, and you know, you guys, before in the past, for those that have been following me, I wasn't doing the reversal. I didn't want to do any reversal, but the thing is now I have to, because you know everybody evolve, and when we do reversal things, it changed the nature of the reading. So I'm not trying to bring anything negative, all right? But I kind of see that some of my Cancers are going through some transformative time, difficult time. It's unstable right now, and it's really is because you don't know what's the future hold for you, where to go. Some of you might be homeless here, or maybe you know someone that is homeless. Maybe you're afraid to lose a house, a property. There's definitely a fear, because there's here you realize that the control may not be in your hand right now. Eight of Swords, it could be because of a third party. This one here could be a rival, this Queen of Rods, okay? That could be someone at work, or some competitive energy that wants to compete with you, or maybe the dispute is about the two of you, all right? Maybe there's something that you do not agree, okay? But she's coming in the middle, like she has a bone to pick right here. And that could be a man, okay? Even if she's coming out as a Queen of Rods, as a feminine energy, it could be a man as well, okay? That could be someone who is very driven, okay? Who put a lot of time and work in their career, okay? And then, I mean, she is transforming, she is changing something here. She wants to change something, okay? What she wants to change, number 8, it could be a Scorpio, or it could be, you know, a fire sign as well, okay? Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, okay? Or she could have a placement of a fire sign that unless you have their date of birth, you would not know, okay? So don't attach too much. I think you're highly intuitive here. She's looking at up, so someone is under the impression that something was done really wrong, or someone is after her, or someone has as as giving the wrong information. Swords is about talking, okay? Someone, maybe this person, maybe that rival is under the impression that there was some type of foul play, or maybe fraud or false um, claims. Okay, maybe someone made some false claim. That person could be a person of authority, all right, because it's fire, 8 of rods. There's definitely some research being done right now, cancers. Okay, someone is looking at things deeply here. Okay, but the high priestess is here, which makes me really happy. So you're getting some guidance. You should be getting guidance, my cancers. If you do not know where to go, you know how to proceed, if you need to protect yourself, other than just however you're protecting yourself. Because with the 8 of swords, I feel here that there's really a true, like, there's, and it could go really left if you don't really go, because you have to understand, Neptune is back now in your ninth house of court, law, culture, travel, higher studies, is the higher mind. Okay, it's the higher mind house. So there's something that could have been not followed. Okay, maybe there was some description. Maybe someone lied to you, my cancer. Someone tried to lead you to the wrong path, okay? Or maybe you're trying to protect someone who did something wrong. But the high priestess says that, it's time to get some spiritual guidance here, maybe to really read about some spirituality to help you here. If not, there's astrology, there's also a spiritual book, there's different type of book that you can read. It doesn't have to be astrology, but I think that with the high priestesses, you have to really go deeper to understand what is going on, all right? Because there's really something, it could be something karmic here. I feel that, there's initially, maybe you have asked for help. Maybe you went to someone, and for some reason now that, like, the table have turned, okay? Maybe that person now is no longer supportive, okay? Or that could be at work. Maybe there's a change of position at work. There's some type of change related to your reputation, or how other people see you, or maybe that could be that person, okay? Or that person could be a police. It could be an authority figure. I'm not sure why I'm under the impression that, like, even if they're in the right position, like, they don't look very supportive right now at the moment. All right. Okay. All right. It could be, like I said, I see like there's a table, that table have turned. You know what, cancers? It could be someone who really, maybe not the king of rods, but there was someone who really did not want the best for you. All right. And like underneath it all, now things are coming out, things that were hiding to you, or hiding from you, I should say. It could have been that you have been close to someone that you consider them as a sibling, or very someone you could have cared for, and now there's some betrayal going on, right? When now it's like maybe someone is just changing their mind, all right? Or they've been doing some type of foul play, accusing you, because I feel that there's an amount of accusation here. I don't know why. All right, I feel like you could have been accused or something that was not true. The star here represents Aquarius. This is a very healing energy. I mean, Cancer, understand that if you need help, right now is the time, because sometimes Cancer retrieved alone where they hurt. Okay, but I'm telling you, now is the time to ask for help and healing, because if someone has done something wrong, you have to defend yourself. All right? Or if you're in a really hard place, because we all go through this, especially with the COVID thing. Maybe you've been going steady doing something, and then suddenly the carpet was pulled off your feet, and then you realize that you're not getting the support now to really be able to secure yourself. Okay, so if that's the case, it's time to really talk and ask for help. The star, just to let you know, it's a passing energy. All right, cancers, it's a passing energy. All right, and with the star, we know that whatever was done, okay, will be returned. So if all the good that you have done to help others, if you go to them, they will help you too, the star, because they acknowledge the divinity that you possess. You're Cancer. What more can we say, right? You're the Mother Earth. You're the other illuminary, the sun and the moon. You represent the moon, but now we have the star. So you're on the other side, right? Okay. Well, you're not on the other side. You could be on the same side, but what I mean is, with the star is when you get the healing. Now it's your turn to heal. All right. There's mental agony here. What happened is, with the Ace of Rods in a reverse, there's something that did not fall through. There was an agreement, a partnership that did not fall through, okay? Or it could be that you gave an opportunity to someone, it was taken away. You had to take it away from them, and that could be hurtful. You had to distance yourself from a relationship. It could be, something that you wanted to invest. You have investing, and now you realize that the doors are closing. It could be because of their own self undoing. Maybe you have a new partner. Maybe you moved to a new house, a new address, or you made some changes in your house for someone. You opened the doors, and then you realize that, wow, that turn against me. There's some type of opposition, and all you're trying to do is help someone else. But the High Priestess says here, it's very strong. It says, at this moment, I keep saying this to my reading, okay? There's a lot of evil right now, like for real, you guys. It's for real. All right, I'm not going to get into all the conspiracy, but there's a lot of evil right now, and I'm protecting myself. When I go out, I hide my third eye. All right, I make sure I have that covered, because it's just how this energy is. Okay, so you just make sure that you shield yourself accordingly. All right, but I kind of feel that there's an opportunity that is not going to fall through. Okay, but with the High Priestess here, it tells me that it will be a blessing in disguise. Okay, so just remember that. Yes, I do feel that you're meeting some opposition right here. Someone is trying to block you. Like every opportunity, you're trying something, it's like it's blocked, it's blocked. Why is it blocked? Why, Cancers? Why is it being redirected? Why? What's this energy? The Three of Rods in the reverse. That is really what's preventing you to move on, or to build a house, or to build more security for yourself, right? Because that's what you aim towards. That's what you want. But there's an opposition here, right? And you can feel it. Is it something that you could really, maybe is it you're letting yourself towards something that is no longer needed for you in your path? Maybe you need to change your journey right now. You need to manifest something brand new. All right, and that's what you want here with the Fool in reverse and the Three of Rods, but it's just not, maybe you're still not putting emphasis on you. It's hard for Cancers, because Cancers, they represent on a certain level tradition, family tradition. Maybe some family tradition has been outrageously discarded, and maybe you have to understand that that's the way it is, and see this new world for in a different light. All right, but I kind of feel that it has to do with like people in particular. Like I have this Queen of Rods here next to the Nine of Swords. This someone is very stressed about your next move, my Cancer. Someone is really stressed about your next move, or it could be that something that was said, someone feel that they have to defend themselves, or you might have to defend yourself. This kind of like a reply to this. with the Eight of Swords next to the Queen of Swords in the reverse, someone is really trying to really block you, block your path, block you from attaining something. Maybe there's a dispute between someone, a partnership. Maybe there's another solution other than, you know, the way that it's being done right now. And that, you guys, that's a general reading, so pick whatever resonate with you. There's many stories that I could see here, many stories, but I do feel that it's someone in particular that is really blocking you, right? Is like, kind of like, it could be a competitor, who you might you probably are stronger than them, mentally, emotionally. You probably have something that they want that they cannot manifest for themselves. With this Queen of Swords in the reverse, that's someone who's really like cranky. Someone who's just like, but she's not as strong, or he's not as strong as they look right now. It's just that you have so many things going on with you that give them the strength that make them as a bigger opponent as they are. Okay, that could be two different people too. Maybe you made an agreement with someone, and now just, or there's some conversation with someone at work where you were hoping for something and that just did not really happen. That person kind of like, now I see them turning their back, right? Or just, it could be that because everybody has their own issues right now, and just the timing for things is kind of difficult. You have to go to the right people, right? Maybe it wasn't the right person, and that's kind of like, it's making you vulnerable here. You know, we have the Eight of Swords, then we have the Nine of Swords, like heavy fear right now. There's like someone, like there could be jail, imprisonment. Maybe someone that you know may be facing a lot of problems right now. And it's like the karmic law right now that's going to take place in the future, right? The karmic law is kind of heavy. And water signs are the most connected to that law. And Scorpio represent the law, and not Libra and Infinity. Scorpio is really is the sign of, you know, who actually provide justice, believe it or not. So there's an issue here with fairness here. Someone may feel now vulnerable in terms of whatever they had invested. Now they're just not, or you could have someone who's trying to really get after you, you know. But remember, Cancer, you have the High Priestess. You just need to learn how to deal with it, so you could deal with it in life. It's all about learning how to deal with, because enemies, we all have them. Whether we know which area, where they are, if we can't see them, they are there. But I'm going to end this reading here for you, my Cancers. Ooh, it's very heavy. You guys have to tell me what's going on. Please comment this video, like and share, subscribe to my channel. Let me know how this resonated with you. Until next time, sending lots of kisses. I love you.